Live from the news station, this is 7 News at 11.
We begin tonight with breaking news. The Highway Patrol is working this fatal wreck involving several vehicles. It happened just after 6 tonight on I-85 northbound at mile marker 59 in Spartanburg County. You're looking at viewer photos sent to us by Sonia Ernst. Now here's a look at video from our breaking news crew. This is near the BMW manufacturing plant. Now, all lanes on I-85 were shut down for almost 2 hours. Just before 9, one lane was open to traffic. There is no word yet on how many vehicles are involved or the identity of the person who was killed. You will want to avoid this area. We have the information on the detour at WSPA.com. We are working to get more information, and we'll keep you updated on this story on air, online, and on our 7 News app. Thank you for joining us. I'm Erin Rogers. One day after the Clemson Tiger football team won their 3rd straight ACC championship, we found out where and who Clemson will play next. It was announced that the Tigers will face Alabama in the college football playoff on New Year's night. 7 Sports anchor Todd Summers joins us with more on the Tigers' next steps in the postseason.
Aaron, right now Clemson is guaranteed one more game, but the Tigers are certainly hoping to play a couple more. First things first, Dabo Swinney and crew will have their hands full in New Orleans versus a Crimson Tide team that spent most of the season ranked number 1. When the final college football playoff rankings were released today, Clemson earned the number 1 national seed. And the Tigers' reward was a Crimson Tide team Clemson faced in the national championship game each of the last 2 seasons. Still, despite being the Tigers an early underdog in this contest, Coach Swinney is thrilled to be back in the playoff for a 3rd straight season, and he finds it pretty sweet to be taking the Tigers back to the Sugar Bowl.
We're excited to go to the Sugar Bowl. It's been 59 years since Clemson's been in the Sugar Bowl, and we look forward to having a great trip there and great preparation, getting ready for a heck of a matchup.
On the other side of the playoff bracket, 2nd seed Georgia will take on 3 seed Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl New Year's Day at 5 o'clock. When we see you again in sports, we'll also hear what Nick Saban says is the strength of this year's Tiger team. Aaron?
All right, thank you, Todd. And fans are ready for this big game, the rematch with Alabama, coming up in about 4 weeks. 7 News reporter Katie Solt went to campus today and talked with Tiger fans to see what they had to say about the big game.
It's the matchup
I want to settle cases with them again.
fans were hoping for.
Every single year we haven't been favored to beat Alabama. Every single year there's a huge, this Clemson team isn't legit. They aren't going to beat Alabama this year.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
For the 3rd straight year, Clemson Tiger fans will watch as their number 1 team takes on the Alabama Crimson Tide.
They're definitely going to be the team to beat, and I think we can pull it out.
Toby Stevens and the team at the SO Club say the Clemson hotspot was packed wall to wall for today's selection show, and the cheers stopped for one brief moment.
You could hear a pin drop when number 4 came up because mostly everybody wanted Alabama.
After the last 2 championships, fans are ready to settle the score and prove that the underdogs are ready to fight.
We already have that chip on our shoulder, and I feel like we always play a lot better when we do have that chip on our shoulder.
It's just been a matter of time until it came together. And now Dabo has been able to bring it together, and here we are. But it's just a matter of time, and now it's our time.
In Clemson, Katie Solt, 7 News.
For our Clemson fans, there are travel packages available so you can follow the team to New Orleans for the big game. We do have that information for you on WSPA.com. And remember, we'll also be following the Clemson Tigers throughout their postseason run on air, online, on our 7 News Facebook page, and on our 7 News app. Well, in Greenville County, deputies say one of their own was involved in a crash. It happened just before 2:30 at the intersection of West Blue Ridge Drive and Agnew Road. They say the deputy was on his motorcycle unit and collided with another person on a motorcycle. Deputies say both suffered injuries, but those injuries were not life-threatening. The Highway Patrol is investigating. We do have an update on the aftermath of a fire that destroyed the old Sunny Slope fruit packaging shed on Friday morning. The fire chief says 2 people were injured by the flames. He says a 14-year-old was released from the Augusta Burn Center, but the mother is still at that same center, listed in critical condition but stable. He says there is still no indication a 4th person was ever inside the plant. SLED is helping with the investigation. Sentencing is set for tomorrow for a former North Charleston police officer who shot an unarmed motorist after a traffic stop. Michael Slager has been in jail since pleading guilty in May to violating Walter Scott's civil rights. Slager pulled Scott over for a broken brake light in April of 2015. Scott tried to run off and Slager shot him 5 times. Slager was tried on murder charges last year in state court, but the jury deadlocked. The sentencing hearing could last a few days, and Slager could get no jail time, or he could spend the rest of his life in prison. A suspect arrested in the case of a missing 3-year-old North Carolina girl is expected to be in court tomorrow. Authorities in Onslow County found the remains of what they believe to be the body of Mariah Woods last night in a creek in Pender County. The FBI says the case is now a state homicide investigation. 32-year-old Earl Kimry, the mother's boyfriend, is currently charged with concealing her death. Deputies are still waiting on an autopsy to verify the remains. Kimry could face additional charges. Alabama's special Senate election is a little over a week away. While many believe the race is a toss-up, a new CBS News poll puts Republican Roy Moore ahead of the Democratic nominee Doug Jones by just 6%. It also found 71% of Alabama Republicans think the sexual misconduct allegations against Roy Moore are false. David Begnaud has a story from Birmingham.
At the Pelham Diner in Shelby County, Alabama, we met Penny Lloyd, who told us that despite the allegations against Judge Roy Moore, she will vote for him.
He is the lesser of two evils.
Was there ever a hesitation?
No, not after he won the primary, no. I recognized it as a railroad job, a hit job, pretty quickly.
Penny's husband is George Lloyd. He too is voting for Moore.
I believe that it's very possible that all of the women could be absolutely truthful. But on the other hand, I think it's very possible that the other camp could have motivated a lot of women to do and say what they're saying.
Kayla Smith says her decision is based on policies.
There are a few of Roy Moore's that I agree with, but I think Doug Jones hits more of my priorities.
Have the allegations against Mr. Moore turned you off?
I feel in the middle about them. Personally, I am one to definitely believe a woman if she says that she was sexually assaulted, but for it to come out so far later, I feel like that is very weird.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has said in the past that he believes Roy Moore's accusers and he thinks Moore should step aside. But today, McConnell said he thinks the people of Alabama should decide. There's another U.S. Senator from Alabama. His name is Richard Shelby, and he's already voted absentee. He did not vote for Roy Moore. Instead, the senator says he wrote in the name of another Republican. David Begnaud, CBS News, Birmingham, Alabama.
The special election seat to fill the seat vacated by Attorney General Jeff Sessions is set for Tuesday, December 12th. Bringing down the house, a Clemson landmark comes down. See the implosion of the Clemson House and hear from those who still have fond memories of the building. And see what brought all of these riders into Greenville and hear about the special delivery they made for the holidays.